So we are at Deep Tech Summit 2025, and now we have with us Yassine Laghzioui, CEO of UMC Space Ventures. Yassine Laghzioui, مرحبا بك Morocco World News.
Thank you for having me.
This year's theme is how AI is driving deep tech innovation. What's the thinking behind that?
Look, during the last couple of months, or even during the last year, we witnessed that the common denominator in all deep tech fields was AI. AI is transforming the way we do research. AI is transforming the way startups in the deep tech field are maturing their products, are looking for the product market fit. I'll give you just one example. Beyond the chatbot, beyond the fact that AI can today help us in writing essays, doing search and deep search, and maybe help us do code and write code, etc. But we have one example. It's the DeepMind's AlphaFold, who was able to structure or to predict the 3D structure of more than 200 million proteins. These are all known proteins for science. And the AlphaFold number 3 is also predicting the interactions between the proteins and the DNA, RNA, and the other small molecule, which means that we are revolutionizing the way we do drug discovery. And this happened only in the last months. So we couldn't choose any other topic central to the conversation other than AI. AI is transforming not the way we do things every day. It's not developing new products. It is disrupting the way we do innovation. And as I like to call it, it's the innovation of innovation. It's the disruption of disruption itself. So this is why the team at DTS decided to discuss this topic. Last year it was about Africa and the role of Africa in the deep tech realm. But this year it was a global subject, and we had more than 183 speakers coming from 5 continents discussing the implication of AI on deep tech in many types of fields, in quantum, in AI applied to agri, in biotech, clean tech, and green tech.
Do you believe AI is taking over research and development?
Yes, of course. The way we gather data, the way we position hypotheses, the way we do research is being revolutionized. There is a big progress. I always, in a philosophical way, do you know how many years did the human species need to discover fire? Thousands of years. To discover, to discover the printer, hundreds of years. But now the AI is challenging the status quo. AI is saying that we can verify hypotheses in a few months. Some are saying even in a few weeks. This is a revolution, and we couldn't talk about deep tech this year without talking about the impact of AI. I'm not saying that I have all the answers, and we know exactly how deep technology research, applied research, is going to be transformed because of AI. But what we're saying during the summit, this is a question to raise. This is a threat to the way we do things normally. We are not afraid of it. We just need to discuss it. And the most important, we need to check how Africa can leverage this great opportunity to leapfrog and to catch up with the more mature type of economies in terms of deep tech. In general, deep tech is developed in universities that have hundreds of years. But if we talk about deep tech shortening the cycle of developments of new technologies, why not Africa taking advantage of this amazing opportunity?
How do you see the future of AI-powered solutions shaping up?
Yeah, so it's very simple. The starting point shouldn't be how we should apply AI. That shouldn't be the starting point. The starting point is identifying the pain points, identifying the challenges that we want to solve. What are the use cases we want to use or we want to treat using AI? For instance, in Africa, there is a serious problem of food security. We are not using enough fertilizers to increase the yield. We are not using sensors. We are not using satellite images to increase the yields. The problem of the fragmentations of the lands for farmers is a big issue. How can AI be leveraged to solve this problem. It's easy. Today, a farmer could be able, at least theoretically, use only his smartphone and use satellite images, maybe sensors, cheap sensors, maybe hardware, to decide to make better decisions for a better yield. You see what I mean? In terms of medicine and in terms of healthcare, it's the same. Maybe before we needed like one doctor for each thousands or few thousands patients. Today we may not need this number because AI is going to be helping the doctor making better decisions, where the doctor is going to be supported by the AI, so which means that he doesn't need to move from a rural area to another, and he can solve or diagnose many other patients using AI. So we need to find the use cases. We need to leverage the existing AI tools. We need also, which is super important, we need data sovereignty is a big challenge in Africa. We need to use our data to develop solutions customized to our African reality. Data is one of the biggest assets that Africa has. And AI is powerful only if you have good data. And this is something also that will or may allow for the African continent to leapfrog very quickly.
Tell us a bit more about the 3 pitching sessions. What makes them stand out?
I think it's, we have 3 sessions about pitching. We have the session pitching in the dark, we have pitching in elevator, and we have the reverse pitch, which the industries and also the VCs pitch for the startups. So the objective of these 3 sessions is very intentional and very premeditated. It means that we want the VCs to meet the entrepreneurs. We want to push them to collaborate, to commit, to build the next AI-based solution in deep tech. Through these pitching sessions, we are connecting the entrepreneurs to capital, and we are connecting VCs to good deal flow. So this is exactly one of the best marketplaces we can create during the Deep Tech Summit. Because as you know, the Deep Tech Summit is intended to be a platform for action, not just a platform for show. So if we had few deals getting out from this kind of pitch sessions, we have succeeded.
What do you hope participants will walk away with after this summit?
It depends on their profile. If a student gets inspired to work in deep tech or creates his startup, we would have succeeded. If an investor meets an entrepreneur and invests in his solution, and this solution becomes a successful startup, we have succeeded. If a policymaker decides to change a policy or to contribute in changing a policy because he heard a very interesting insight during one of the sessions, we would have succeeded. Our objective, as I told you, is to create this platform of collaboration, innovation, and commitment, which is necessary, by the way, if we want to build a real ecosystem around deep technology.
That was very good. Thank you very much.
Thank you for having me.